Welcome back everyone on my Let's Play of the Dog Island. This episode we're finally going to head to the Chiro Caves to go look for that blue rose that Alice needs us to find to keep little princely paws Peter from getting in trouble. But before we do that, we still have a few more clothing items we can get. We're going to pull out all these beautiful stones and all the brown bracelets that we've been keeping in our treasure chest. We can use them to create some special bracelets with hope, so we'll be doing that. And then we'll be heading off, like I said, to the Chiro Village, buy another brown bracelet to have one for our inventory, and then we'll go explore in the caverns. So I'm gonna head here, talk with Hope, and we can make 3 different bracelets. So with those brown bracers and the beautiful stones. So we got emerald, ruby, and sapphire. And we're gonna put on the ruby because it's red, and red is my favorite color. Every car that I ever owned was red. My first car was a red Chevy Metro, and then my second, now the current one, is a red smart car. So I like red tiny cars. That's how I get around. And Buddy Beagle here, he gets around by talking with the boars. So we're gonna go talk with him, spend 1 woof, and have him teleport us to the Chiro Village. I'm gonna buy a few things in Chiro Village. Like I said earlier, we're gonna get another brown bracelet because we used all our brown bracelets in creating those other bracelets. And I'm also gonna buy some of Obaba's antidotes. There's snakes in Chiro's cavern that can poison you, and these snakes act very similar to the snakes in the North Sandy Desert, where they have a pretty large, I guess, danger zone where they'll attack you from, and they stay still and they rotate around. They'll look in all the 4 different cardinal directions. So you gotta time your barking at them and wait until they look in one direction, and as soon as they turn to another direction, sneak up behind them. So they can be kind of difficult to deal with, like those snakes in the North Sandy Desert. So just to be safe, we're gonna grab some Obaba's antidotes in case they poison us. We're gonna find the fig there. There's a passageway to the right. It's a dead end, but we'll go in that passageway a little later. First, we're gonna head down to the left here. We're gonna catch this butterfly. It appears in dark places, the black swallowtail butterfly. And it always appears here, so it's easy to catch. And that is one of 2 butterflies we have yet to catch. So I'm gonna take a detour here to the right. See a little bat there sleeping. Bats, as long as you keep running, they're not gonna catch you. But if you stop for any reason, the bat's gonna hit you, which is one reason why I have a bunch of medicinal herbs. Because a lot of times we're gonna have to stop to dig up items, and we're gonna be in the bat's herd area. So we're gonna head down here. We're gonna dig up a new flower, and these rocks are blocking our way. But the little pond of water ahead, that's where the blue rose is, but we'll find it. We're gonna have to go around to get there, but I'll point it out later. But yeah, those rocks block our way, so I'm gonna head down this way, sneak past the snake. We're gonna have to use the key that Alice gave us to open that door. But you see the snake, he kind of moves around, and yeah, he has a pretty big radius where he's you aggro him. So we're gonna wait until he turns. As soon as he turns up to the north, we're gonna sneak behind him so we can bark at him before he turns to the west. So there we go, and we got lucky there. We got the sunflower decorations right away, so we don't have to worry about dealing with them anymore. So that's always the thing. But hey, we can keep that antidote for much later. So alright, we're gonna have to head deeper into the caverns. There's actually 3 levels in this cavern. And there's 2 quests that we're gonna do here. The first one's gonna be obviously to get the blue rose. So we're gonna head over here to the right. There's a little passageway here. We're just gonna go sneak in here to see if there's any new scents that we can get. And here it is. It's the blue rose. So yeah, see those rocks? That's where we saw the chrysanthemum earlier. there's one always buried behind it. So see, when we snuck in here, we won't be able to get that chrysanthemum that we're sniffing because it's on the other side of those rocks. So there's quite a few little offshoot passages on this side, but the big one here is the first one that we run into because that's where the blue rose is. So we're gonna head back to where the road split, and we're gonna continue to head down the right. The left will eventually lead deeper into the cavern and to another quest, but we're gonna head to the right here, sniff around for some different items. We have another little cubby here that we can sneak into. Any new smells? Nope, nothing in here. So alright, let's sneak back out. Keep sniffing around. There's 3 new food items and 2 flowers in here that we can get. Oh, we got a new one here. Yeah, see, we're sniffing around. There, the bats kind of sneak in and they ambush us. So let's try to get that new smell here. Very close. Almost there, buddy. Here we go. Let's dig it up. What do we got? We got a pear. Pears are something that I do not like. It's one of the few fruits that I don't like. They just have a weird texture to them. Yeah. So, ugh, don't like. Ooh, but we can dig up another one right here. Donna will be happy, giving him some new food items. We kind of turned a little off course there. We ended up down there toward the left, but let's head back to the right. And if we head straight ahead, we're going to fall down this hole, and this is going to take us back to the first floor. I said there was that dead end. Well, yeah, well, if we went that dead end, it would have took us to where there's that high ledge. So, it's just a shortcut for getting out of here. And now that we got the blue rose, we can head back to Pupsville and help Alice and Peter out. We can also turn in our food and flour items to Darna and Cherry, respectively. We haven't seen them. We haven't been giving them much business. We've mainly given out bugs and fish, taking care of the princess collectors. But let's pay the other collectors a visit. So, how you going? Let's give you the chrysanthemum. There we go. And then we're gonna go turn in the food items then to Darna. So head to the cafe, and then we'll go turn in the blue rose bush to Alice. In completing Alice's quest from the Chiro Caves, that is going to unlock the second quest. So, here's a fig for you. And there's still one more piece of food that we can get, the cucumber. So, down the last row, 4 from the right. We'll get that on our next expedition to the Chiro Caves. So, let's turn in this butterfly. That only needs one more bug for us to collect. The Morpho Butterfly. But we won't be able to get that until very near the end of the game, so. Yeah, bugs are almost all caught. So now let's head in and turn in this blue rose bush. Hey Peter, how you doing? Uh-oh. Yeah, he doesn't say anything new. So, let's talk to Alice. You handed over the blue rose. Ah, you brought the blue rose for me. With this, we can avoid having my little princely paws in trouble. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Woohoo! The quest is completed. When you pass through the Chiro Caves, you will step into the West Chili Fields. The Snow Village is just ahead of the West Chili Fields. You should visit there sometime. We will. And that basically unlocks the next quest. So. Hi. We're doing good. I'm glad that you're no longer upset. And Noble's back to his normal position there. Was there something I can help you with? Nope, not really. Let's sniff around here. Someone needs help. Someone in the Chiro Caves. It's gonna be an old friend of ours who's gonna be there, so let's head back to Mr. Boris and have him teleport us to Chiro Village. Alex? Nope. Alex has some new riddles coming up soon, so... Oh, and speaking of new things, I almost forgot. I need to stop and talk with the mailman here, because we have a letter. Yep, completing Alice's quest also gets us a new letter. My birthday is today. Alright. It's my father's birthday today, New Year's. So, I have to call him later on. Wish him happy birthday. Whose birthday is it? Dear buddy, it's Emilio's. My birthday is coming up. Of course, you remember, right? Absolutely. You know, everybody has a feather hat these days. Can you get me one? Sure. Feather hats are pretty much combined pretty much anywhere. So we're just gonna run over here to buy one from Hope. And then we can finally use the send option from the mailman. So we bought quite a few feather hats. We bought 5, 1 for our storage, and then 4 for combination products. So pretty popular hat. Maybe that's why everybody wants them, because if they go out of style, you can just combine them with another piece of clothing and get another piece of clothing, a new hat. So we'll talk with the postman here. And we can now do mail, and we can use the send option. And we have the feather hat, so we can send it to our brother, and eventually he'll write us back and basically tell us that we're awesome and the greatest brother ever. So, and if you don't do this, the game kind of guilts you. You do get another letter, but it makes you feel really bad. It's like, you know, like, you forgot my birthday, you know, I was so sad and depressed, you know. So, yeah, there's quite a few times like that, so game pulls at your heartstrings, so it's another reason why you're kind of incentivized to do everything in the game, so. Alright, well, back to the Chiro Caverns. And let's go look for that dog in here who needs help. So, whoop. The butterfly is always going to be here, but we're not going to visit the bug collector for a while, so I'm not going to bother collecting the bug. We'll save our inventory spaces for flowers, food, and fishing. Because in the West Chili Fields, there's going to be some more fishing that we can do. Alrighty, now this time we're going to head down to the left. See if we just keep moving, the bats won't catch us. But we have to keep moving. Otherwise, the bats will get us. Get that pear. Woohoo! So, whoop. Yep, that got us. Uh-oh. Yeah, if we keep heading down to the left, we're gonna head down to the 3rd floor of the caverns. And that is where we're going to find our doggy who needs help. And it's an old friend of ours. Who could it be? Let's find out. Oh, we got a new item here. Well, who's that right there? Hey, it's our old friend Henry. So this alligator is gonna drop the new scent item that we're looking for. Cough drops. They're for another quest later on. That's not the hat drop we want to get from them. So we meet again. Oof. I want to get to the West Chili Field up ahead, but I can't get this door open. It should open if 4 heavy stones are placed on those pillars. I'm sure you can find heavy stones somewhere in this cave. I should think that the heavy stones smell like this. This is why it's important that you have some medicinal herbs. I've got a bit of cold coming up, so my nose isn't up to it. Could you sniff out those heavy stones for me? Absolutely. Gotta help out dogs who need help. So one of the reasons we broke this alligator just to get the drops off of him, because we want to get his hat later, so might as well clear it now so we can pick up his hat drop. Then we get the last food item, the cucumber. That clears up this cave. Like I say, we can get the chrysanthemum, that's a flower, and then if we didn't get earlier, there's hydrogeny flowers are also available in here. Now, all these heavy stones are going to be kind of at the intersections where different paths meet. And that's where the bats are going to swoop down. So that's why it's important to have some medicinal herbs, because you're going to take some damage here trying to pick up these heavy stones. Because they're all pretty much in the location where bats are, so... Get really close, here we go. One of 4. So there's a bat snuck down. Bats are very persistent, they just stick around. They take off half a heart of health, so when you get down to about 1 heart, or that's when you might want to pull out your medicinal herbs and heal up. Because if you lose all your hearts, you get a game over, and you have to restart from the last place where you saved, so... Let's take a quick breather in here in this little cubby hole. Let's head on back in to the main section and find the last 2 heavy stones. Getting close. Come on, buddy, you can sniff it out. Very close. Uh-oh, another bat. Run, buddy, run. Uh-oh, we're going the wrong way. Have to turn around then and find that other one. Ooh, bat take us down to half a heart. Now it's time to use those medicinal herbs. Each one heals 2 hearts, so this will be more than enough to get us through. There we go. Got lucky there, found it. 1 more to go. Very close. Oh, another bat attack. The Batman. Ooh, there we go, got it. And now we have all 4 of the heavy stones, so let's go head back to Henry. Just take the left path whenever we get a choice. And we'll end up back down in that area where we can place the stones, and we can also bulk at that alligator again and see if we can get his drop. So, spoiler, we're not going to get his drop, but I'll be able to off-screen it, so... Let's place all 4 of the heavy stones. And then that will finally open that door, allowing access to the West Chili Fields. Now there's those hot drinks that the vendor in the Chiro Caverns was selling, Chiro Village was selling. Kind of like the desert. There's an environmental hazard in the snow area. So, but unlike the desert where you can overheat and you need to drink water, in the cold, in the chilly fields, you get cold, you get hypothermia, and so you either have to drink something warm or you can jump into a hot spring. So, ooh, thanks. Pass through here and you'll be in West Chili Field. Beyond that roof is Snow Village. Why not pay it a visit? We will. Well, I'm going on ahead. Finally get to another village. Woohoo! That means more clothes to buy. So it's a good thing we've been stocking up on woofs. So, alrighty, let's head straight ahead here, and we don't have too much further to go. There's the exit right there. So what I'm gonna do is when I'll just jump in and out of West Chili Fields and the Chiro Caverns until I get the drop from that alligator. Whoa, it's like super cold. We better get going to the hot springs when we move forward, or else we'll catch a cold out here. Alright, so multiple tries later, I'm gonna sneak in here, just sneak past, head to the right so you can round about that snake so it doesn't bite you or spook you. We can finally bulk at this alligator and get the captain's hat. Eldorado, that's the hat Eldorado has. So, boop, sneak past that snake. And if you were paying attention when we stepped out into West Chili Fields, Boris was out here. so we can go talk with Boris and have him warp us back to Pupsville. Quite a few new scents here. We can always smell. Got igloos and penguins, but we'll deal with them in our next episode. So it's time for us to head on back to Pupsville, save our game, and we can turn in that cucumber to Darna. Take a nice rest, and then we'll be ready to head back to the West Chili Fields in our next episode. So, hey Sherry, I think we have some flowers maybe to turn into you. Yep, we got some build up our woofs. It's like I said, when we eventually get to the Snow Village, there's going to be new shops there, new clothes to buy. And we're going to want to buy a lot of those clothes because a lot of those clothes will be used once again in combination with clothes that we currently have stored in our treasure chest to make the new items at Hope's there. So, with Hope. I think the shop is Malsignia's, but it's hard to pronounce, so I just say Hope because Hope's the dog that we're always talking to make those new clothes. Riddle? Alex, you got a riddle for us? Nope, not yet. I can tell if you'd have a riddle because his little question mark would pop up, so. Oh, Heidi. Well, we took a little bit of damage, so we should probably heal ourselves up. We can drop off some these items, because remember, we're going to want to buy a few new hats and stuff at the Snow Village, so. We'll try to empty out our inventory as much as possible, so we have more than enough room to buy all the stuff that we need. So, alrighty. Well, let's go make our little save here with the postman, and then we'll head to the West Chili Village, West Chili Fields, and then the Snow Village after that. In our next episode. So thanks for following along. Appreciate it. Take care of yourselves. Have a happy new year. All the best.